What is going on? It's your boy Warner Brother, and we are back with some more FR Legends. That's right. We are back after a relatively short hiatus with episode 16 for a brand new video. And today is the day, finally, we've voted for it in the poll, and we have it here for you today. A brand new car enters into the lineup. So, just to recap the cars in my lineup, we currently now have 4 cars, but the main 3 cars that we've been rocking with for basically the majority of this entire series is my first car, well, technically second, is the R32 Skyline right here. Sort of purpose-built track, well, more like drift weapon, but also track day weapon as well. Then, secondly, we have the FDRX7. Beautiful little machine. Love this thing. An amazing drift car. Tons of power, tons of grip, tons of RPMs because of the two-rotor 13B engine. And then, of course, the meme machine. That's right, the Mazda Miata first gen NA with the pop-up up and down headlights and all the good pink, purple, red bits and bobs. But the new car that y'all voted for in the garage, and quite a surprise, actually, literally the only European car in the lineup is the BMW M3 E30. Now I know what you're thinking, what is this piece of crap right here? Well, that's not a piece of crap. Originally, yes, it is an M3, but I took off all the unnecessary bits for now and sold those. I'll show you what the original one's supposed to look like here, and this is what it originally looked like before I basically took off just about every single panel off the car. And yeah, this is what we have now. Let's scroll back on over through. This is what we currently have now. So basically, I stripped it down, got rid of the 2 headlights on each side, went down to 1, took off the front face, everything else, got rid of the hood, kept the mirrors, got rid of the roof, rear bumper gone, exhaust stock, no spoiler, none of that. So today's episode with this car, we're going to give it a quick little test and tune just to see how it is. Here's the original motor in the car right here, the SA14. We are going to swap a J into it, but we need to obviously get the money to put the J in there. But for now, we're just going to stick with the OG motor just for the time being. We're going to give it a nice little test and tune, get it onto some, courses just to see how it feels, what it drives like. And then we're going to work on making some money in order to get this thing up to snuff. So basically, the big thing that we're going to focus on, a little bit of testing with the M3 and being able to swap a J into it. Now, I did switch it over to right-hand drive as well. Basically, Euro spec. So, it's going to be nice and cool. So, also, for this particular car, it will be y'all's decision. That's right. I'm going to let you guys vote on how this build will go. Obviously, this will be more of a sort of time attack vehicle, but it will have drifting capabilities as well. And basically, it'll be just built based off of you guys, my audience. So, stripped down, this is what it looks like. I did give it some rear flange because the original setup kind of sort of had it like tucked in to the wheel well. So I sort of poked it out, made it pretty flush with the rear fender. And then, of course, since we don't have the front fender, everything just sort of just combed in on itself from there. So, let's give this thing a little bit of a rip. We're going to do a solo run. Let's do, of course, the original course, the Drift Park C, just to see how it feels. Oh wow, this is pretty slow, to say the least. Give it some handbrake, throttle. It feels good handling wise. I'm able to hit all my points here. Yeah, this feels really good in stock configuration. Of course, I did shed the weight and stuff, so of course not a lot of speed, so I'm not able to flick it like the way I want, but it does transition smoother than a high horsepower car. And look at that, already 100 points. Oh, that's not the button I was trying to press. Okay, you know what, let's go ahead and give it another run, just to see if we can do just a little bit better. Maybe give it a tap or two. Oh, that's how you initiate. Beautiful. 2 centimeters off of that wall there. Nice and tight. Run a wider line this time. Sort of cut my way in. Roller coaster out. Maintain, and late flick. Oh, super good. Plenty of angle. Nice light tap, if you can even call it that. Even better run. That was good. Let's hit the replay booth and take a look at that run. See how close we got to that wall. That was fairly close. Just banging the rev limiter on that one. Oh, light tap there. Yep. And you can see the damage right there. But that was good. Alright, so let's see how it will do in some battles. Let's go ahead and put it in battle mode into grassroots because our car is very much underpowered. And of course, Drift Route Park C. Going up against Wayne in their S13. I almost said S14. Nice wide line, maintaining, very good. Tighten up right about here, just to give it the transition. Tighten up there, transitioning again. Ton of distance gained on my opponent, and that's because we were able to, wow, we're still gaining distance here. That was a good run. Basically the same score I put up during the solo run. Now I have to see what we could do in the chase. Now we are underpowered significantly, but that means we have a better chance of sticking to my opponent. Really good initiation, good mimicking, right up on the door panel, light tap. Oh, more tapping. So out here fairly aggressive against my opponent. Sticking with him, maintaining the drift quite nicely. Just a dab on the brakes. Ooh, light feathering of the throttle, almost made contact with the left door there. And more contact there as he transitioned, swipes across my nose, but we're right there on the door panel. This car is absolutely amazing at drifting. Can you believe that? That was an amazing run. Let's hit the replay booth and see this thing from different angles. So, initiation, light tap there, a little deformity on that left rear quarter panel. That comes with drifting and tapping walls. And this is where I really was able to open up the taps, because I was able to hit those corners nice and tight, get basically to the apexes. Could have got closer to that wall, but I wanted to play a little bit conservative. And across the line. Now for the chase run. Full throttle, didn't you have to back off, just let them take the lead and get back on it. That's the advantage of having a car that's, you know, for lack of a better term, underpowered. But basically sticking with them the entire time, backing off there, dab of the brakes here just to get it transitioned and avoid making contact. then getting right up to his door panel, giving him a nice little hello, hi, how are you? Before transitioning again, he swipes across my nose right there, which luckily I don't have a front end, so no damage can be shown there. So, and across the line, just really good lead, really good chase. Fantastic stuff. Alright, one more battle. Let's go over to my favorite track. That's the Ebisu circuit. I'm going up against an RX-7 here. An FC RX-7. So full throttle send. 3, 2, 1. A little bit of a hop there. A little tap on the wall too. Catch the clipping points. Nice. Dab of the brakes just to maintain angle and keep everything under the wraps. And an extremely smooth and clean run from start to finish. Even with a light wall tap too. I say light and then I look at the damage done. Had to back off there a bit. Starting to gain on me a bit. And then right on his door, a little tap on the wall again. Diving into the door panel, sticking with him, maintaining his line, and shallowing up. Threading the needle there. And right on his door all the way through to the finish. That was a bomb chase run. Absolute blast. Now to take this into the replay booth, take a look at this. This is how we did it. Send it. Jump drift, full hang time right there. Absolutely awesome stuff. Car takes a pretty hefty bounce. Settles down pretty nice. Little tap there. A little bit of lag in the replay booth. Probably coming from the smoke, but it's fine. Super smooth transitions. All the way through and around and across the line. Now for the chase run, and this is where the sauce really gets extra saucy. Let him get out a good sizable lead and then into the jump. Full send. Ooh, almost full send. Right rear tire still is on the ground, but 3-wheel launch, we'll take it. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Both of us tapped the wall. I think I tapped harder that time than I did during my lead run. Oh, that was the spice. That was the sauce. That was the juice. Give us some more angle to avoid making contact. Shallowed up because of it. Managed to squeeze my way around, maintain his angle, shallow up there, just get back on his door panel and across the line. That is how you ride the Lightning in low speed. That was awesome stuff. And let's go ahead and repair that damage from the tap earlier. There we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to switch into, of course, one of the high power cars, preferably my RX-7. See how much my tires I have left. Okay, I have a good amount. And basically, we're just going to send it throughout Ebisu, just so we can get the 16 grand to swap, do the motor swap. So 3, 2, 1, send it. Oh, super close to that inner wall. Surprisingly didn't make the contact. Oh, super deep angle. Had to do it, and I completely missed the clipping points there, but that's totally fine. We're still rocking it. We're still rolling it, and across the line. That was average. Alright, stick with them, stick with them, stick with them. Right on his tail there throughout the entire sequence before the initiation point. Send it. Big angle. Had to back off. Really had to back off there to avoid making heavy contact. But we went right back on his door panel with the tighten up right there and through to the transition and across the line. Super smooth. Way better than my lead run. Replay booth time. Let's take a look at how this run went. Absolutely amazing. Look how close we got to this wall. Super close. Jumped over the grass there. And super close to that wall. I actually made contact with the wall. Just a light brush. You can see the damage right there on the left front. And because of it, didn't even manage to touch the outer wall there. My opponent did. And it just sent him for a ride. Went super wide. Had to have massive angle just to be able to bring it back in and avoid hitting that tire barrier on the outside. Riding the Lightning all the way around across the line. And time for the chase run. Sticking right with his tail throughout the entire entry section before the initiation point. Initiation point, a little bit better. Full send from the both of us. Almost over rotates through the jump. And right there on his door panel. Look at this. Oh, we are on it. I had to back off right here, give him some space to work with, then right back on his door panel. Kind of wide, deep in the smoke. Managed to transition nice and shallow. Get right back onto his door panel and ride the Lightning all the way through to the finish line. Alright, tell you what, let's run through some of these other tracks while we're at it. So, let's go back to Drift Route Park B. We'll still get the money from this, so. 3, 2, 1, send it! Oh, hit the wall. That wasn't part of the plan. I went too far wide, and when I initiated, definitely tapped wall, which was not part of the plan. But, A-okay, we're still running. Deep angle. Really massive angle there. Kind of wide, shallow up, very nice and tight. Transition smooth, very close to the wall, very close to that inner wall. Oh, and I really hit that wall there. I wasn't even trying to tap that wall, but I tightened up too much when I transitioned, so I had no choice. Oh, look at the damage. That was not cool. Deep angle. Off throttle, back on it, back on his door panel. Super close, super close. Ride the Lightning, wait for the transition, and then back on his other door. Fantastic. Transitioning again. Back on the other door, kind of wide. Get back onto that door. Fantastic stuff. That'll make up for the points that I lost from hitting that wall. Maximum points. Let's hit the replay booth for this one. Initiation right here. Kind of a late initiation there, but still initiated. Got pretty close to the wall. Could have got closer. Got closer than my opponent at least. And look at the squat on that Toyota that he got from the initiation point. Tightened up right there. Even more tight. Yeah, I really crunched that right front bumper right there. In fact, I'm surprised it didn't cause me to straighten up and lose even more points. Initiation point right there. Fairly smooth. Matching his angle, matching his speed, sticking with him on the door panel. Super close. Smooth transition there. And smooth transition there. Wide. Shallowing it up, getting back to the door panel across the line. All in all, a pretty decent run. We got quite a bit of cash from this. So, next battle. Drift Route Park C, my most common one. Probably the easiest circuit for me to use. Amazing start off the line. Let's get close to that wall. Little tap. Didn't cost me anything that time. And tighten up right here. Send it right around the cone. Very nice. Shallow up. Tighten up to the transition. Then loosen up. Bring it wide. Bring it wide. Bring it wide. Bring it wide. Swing it. Oh, beautiful stuff. Perfect score through that section and across the line. That was an amazing run. That was on fire. Give it some juice. Give it some juice. Initiate. Oh, got super close to that wall on the initiation. And then got super close to the door panel there. Still on the door panel. Still on the door panel. Hello, howdy neighbor. How are you doing? That is how you do it. An amazing transition. Caught it deep in the smoke. Still on his door panel. Still on it. Still on it. Transitioning. Kind of shallow there. Back off of it. Almost made contact. Getting back on throttle. And riding the lightning through the finish. That was an almighty run right there. Let's hit the replay booth for this one. Initiation in the lead run, super close to that wall. In fact, tapped it right there. Just a tap, nothing costing me any points there. Nice wide line through the start, then tightening up through that first tight apex, first transition, second apex, really tight through there. Widening it out nice and wide, plenty of smoke, transitioning right there, super close to the wall, didn't even tap. That was an amazing shot right there. And that was the sauce. Chase run time. Let him take the lead right there, getting right on his bumper. Surprisingly didn't make any contact through initiation and got super close to that wall there too. Let's look at that again. Look at how close we got to the wall. Same distance we did in the chase run on the first wall that we did in the lead run on the second wall. And that is how you start off a chase run. Getting right up to the door panel, super close. Look at this. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a good angle right there. That's spicy. I like it. That is sriracha sauce right there. Transition, nice and smooth, still thick, deep into the smoke. Almost blinding me there because I am right-hand drive on that. Transition really shallow, had to back off, let him get it back, and then back on his door through the finish. That was awesome. Alright, let's hop into the meme machine because it's now time to head over to Hiroshima, because we are going through the tight and twisty corners of this track. And we gotta go up against the Joker Mobile in the meme machine. So really tight and early initiation, very close to the wall. Ooh, tons of speed loss, managed to get it back. Transitioning, tons of speed through there. Transitioning through there, very close, very deep inside, very close to the wall. Hitting both the clipping points just right. Transitioning very nice. Oh my goodness, we blasted through this course. That was a speed run. If I ever seen one. I wasn't even trying to speed run it. I don't know. I cut the course a little bit, which cost me some points, but not much. Very close to his door, managed to get on the brakes in order to avoid contact. Transitioning pretty smooth there. Oh my god, super deep angle right on his door panel. Oh man, imagine how close that was. Didn't even make contact and riding the lightning through the finish line. That was a good chase run. Let's take a look at it in the booth. Going up the hill, very early initiation, sending it hard, deep angle, almost a reverse entry. Actually, that was a reverse entry through the section. The surprise they didn't give me the points for it, but that's okay. Basically speed running it, deep angle through here, clip the cone, deep angle, deep angle, deep angle, hitting both the clipping points, shallow angle there, and then deep angle through to the finish line. That was a speed run. It was like I was time attacking a drift session. That was good. Initiation, very nice and smooth, super close to the wall, no contact. Got close to his door, but lost a ton of speed, so he was able to gain some distance on me through that section. Transition was nice and smooth, good mimicking. Another good mimic there. Got right up on his door panel, had to give more angle and back off of it just to avoid making contact. Riding his door panel all the way through to the transitioning point and across the finish line. That was good. Now we're going to stick into the meme machine. We're going to hop over to US Air. We're going to ride the roller coaster of love which is the name of the course, by the way. Yes, it's called the Roller Coaster of Love, and you'll see why here in just a moment. Starting it off, we're gonna initiate a drift right here, nice and tight, super tight. Here we go. Shallow it up, shallow it up, shallow up. Keep the drift going. Don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it. Tight, 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 tight. Little air. Super angle there, super angle there. Tight, 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 tight. Oh, very wide. Lost a ton of speed there. Okay, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Shallow, shallow. Didn't get the clipping points, but it's fine. And transition, and oh! A spin across the line. An accidental spin across the line, but you know what, we'll take it. Let's call that style points, even though I lost points because of it. Get right on this door, get right on this door. It's gonna be hard chasing this RX-7 down, but we're gonna do it as best as we can. Back off just a little bit, give him the room, give him some space to transition. That way we can stick with him, transition through there, kind of shallow. Get right up on his door. Give me some more speed. Give me more speed. Give me more speed. Let them turbos kick in. Very nice. Rolling through. Rolling through. Power, power, power. Very close to his door panel there. Super smooth transition across the line. That was good. A 6-point advantage from his run and then my chase run. Let's take a look at that in the replay booth. Nice lines. Kind of wide there, hit the dirt a bit, but riding that through. Amazing job maintaining that level of angle and speed. Hard, tight transition. Maybe I should have hit the brakes there. Both front tires lift off the ground just briefly through there, and then transitioning through there, nice and tight. Went very wide there. Surprisingly, didn't lose any points. Even more wider right there. And then slinging it through. Could have went wider there, but that's totally fine. We managed to do it. And then 360, accidental 360 across the line right here. You can't even see it through the dust and the smoke, but there's part of it right there. And across the line, basically backwards. Now for the chase run. Give him a chance to initiate. Kind of shallow there, but managed to get back up on his quarter panel and basically follow him through. Had to back off just a little bit so he can have room to transition, and then backing off there, giving him more room to transition. Running a really tight, shallow line there, just because I don't run this course on a normal basis, so I don't know the best line through there, but I managed to maintain it pretty well. And then super close right here, I really had to toss on some angle and back off just to avoid contact. And then across the line, not a bad run through and through. Now, back into the original, into the skyline. We are hopping straight to NKC Sanpatsu. This should be the final battle so we can have the motor for the M3. Really good initiation. Nice wide line, hitting all 3 clipping points, transitioning, hitting that clipping point, transitioning, hitting that clipping point, just barely missing it actually. Going wide, nice and wide, tightening up and across the line. And surprisingly, the lead run was not as good as the chase. Now time for my chase run. We really have to make up points here if we're gonna win this thing. So right behind him, managing to keep the mimic, keep the strong line, right up on his door panel, stick with him, transitioning, very nice, keeping shallow transition. Oh my god, super close on his door panel, almost made contact, and riding the lightning all the way through the finish. That is how you make up the points. That is how it's done. Now let's check that out in the replay booth. That was awesome. Really good initiation from both drivers, not just myself there. Amazing start. Hitting all the clipping points. Super smooth transition. Small dip of the tire there. No dipping the tire there. Really tight there. Had to throw in a ton of angle, super wide and across the line. Now the chase run, that's where the magic happened. Initiated very nice, kind of wide there, but stuck with them. Managed to close in the gap right there. Had to back off a bit, let him transition. Stuck with him still through there. Super shallow, stuck with him through there. Still quite shallow. Had to back off big time, but still close enough to get to his door panel and ride it all the way through. That was absolutely amazing. Apparently I had some damage there. And then this car has some damage too. I totally forgot to fix that. This car had a little bit of damage as well. Alright, so now we fixed the damage on all three of my main cars. Now, quickly over to the M3. Go over to the motor, and it's time to do an engine swap. So we're going to go ahead and buy the J engine, and we're going to sell the original motor off of this car. So we won't need that one. Alright. And then, let's see how much the turbo kit costs. Tell you what, we'll go ahead and run a couple more drift races in order to get that turbo kit. So, and we're going to do this in the M3 just to see what the performance is like in it. So, going into the battles, going into the grassroots class just because the performance, and we're going straight to Hiroshima. Alright, now I got more power in this thing. Instead of 197, I'm up to 275. That means more power that got thrown at this thing. This thing handles amazingly in its grassroots configuration. But of course, grassroots cars always feel fantastic when first starting out compared to like high-powered car. And threw down an almighty lead run. More than 50 points ahead of my opponent's chase run. And that was the secret sauce right there. That was good stuff. Didn't have to back off too much right there. In fact, you're gonna have to try and gas forward. Oh, super close. A little bit of contact there. Even more contact there. Shallowing up right on his door panel. Oh my goodness. That is how you do it. More contact there, transitioning, nice and tight across the line. A little bit too much contact going on there, but still managed to lay down an almighty run. Let's check out the replay booth from this run. So, an early initiation, nice and tight through that corner. They made contact with me, lost some points there. Good angle, nice and tight on the apexes. Really tight on this apex. Didn't even touch the cone there. Late transition, but still managed to get it through across the line. Now it's time for my chase run. Right up behind them. Initiates with them amazingly. Got close, but not too close. Wanted them to have the ability to transition down the hill. Make contact there. Deep angle, more contact there. Not even heavy contact. Super close there. Right on his door panel. More contact there when he transitioned, hit my front bumper. But across the line. And another good, strong run. Now let's do one more battle. Let's head back. Let's head over to Kansai. It's been a while since we've driven this course. So we have a Kansai battle in the grassroots class. We're going up against Randy. Oh, nice and tight on the initiation there. Deep angle, completely missed that clipping point. Missed that clipping point. Hitting the wall there. Come on, nice and tight. Oh, that was super tight. That was good. Transitioning deep, hitting the clipping point and across the line. That run was not great. I don't think Kansai is just not a good track for me, but that's okay. Ooh, little contact there. Just to start things off. Right there, come on. I'm right on you. Yikes. Ooh, I really had to back off to avoid contact. That's okay, we're right there. Now that was a good lead and chase. That was a way better chase than my lead. And we still won. Not the greatest run, but good enough to get the win. I'll take it. They made contact with me there, but it didn't cost anything because it wasn't in the main section where you can actually score points. And because I was drifting this section, make contact with that wall there. Nice and tight through there. That was actually good. Okay, not bad. Really had to shallow up at the end, but didn't lose my drift. So we was good through there. A little contact there, let them know, hey, I'm right here with you, buddy. You're not gonna outscore me. A little bit more contact there. Shallow up. Let him take some lead there. Let him just kick it out. Very good stuff. He contacted the wall too right there. But maintained a great proximity right there. Transition really smooth. No contact. Super close proximity all the way across the line. And now we can go ahead and hop into here. Repair any damage, which didn't cost a lot, which is good. And switch out the turbo kit. So we're going to replace the original kit with this one. Get rid of this one. It's not going to give me any cash back for it. And that's it. That's it for this episode. So tune in next time for episode 17, where we continue to build up the M3. Now I'm going to leave a poll in my communities tab to see which body kit you want me to add to this car. Of course, we have the stock body kit, basically just keeping it all original look. Or we can go with the Type A kit, sort of like a track day kit, very nice with the OG wing and everything. Or we also have a Type B kit, a little bit less aggressive with a ducktail spoiler, got the over fenders. Me personally, I'm partial to this one, but it is whatever you guys choose in the poll. So, ladies and gentlemen, that'll wrap it up for this episode. Tune in next time for more FR Legends. Like and subscribe for more content. Also for motorsports and gaming content, I will leave links to different channels in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. Much love, much appreciation. It's your boy, Warner Brother, and we're out of here. Peace.